Good morning, students. Welcome back to our second class of Design and Technology. Today, we are going to see and learn about shapes. This is a chapter we have already gone through in primary school, but we'll have an overview again about it. So, recognizing and naming shapes around us. So, there are two types of shapes, two families, two categories, we can say. We have, first of all, the two-dimensional shapes, which we call 2D shapes. First of all, we are very familiar with the circle, the oval, which sometimes we call it an ellipse also. A square, which has a figure which has four sides equal and four angles at right angle. The rectangle, which have four angles at right angle also, but all sides are not equal. The triangle, three-sided shape. The rhombus, the hexagon, which has six sides. So we have irregular and regular hexagon. This one is a regular hexagon because all sides are equal. We have also the octagon, which has eight sides. The pentagon with five sides. The trapezoid. We have many more shapes which we can see all around us. So we have also the three-dimensional shapes, which we call 3D shapes. For example, the cuboid. Right? This is the box which has three pairs of parallel sides. Okay, six sides: the front, the side view, the top view, the bottom view, the back view, we can call the rear view, and the second side view. The cube, which has all faces, six faces, and six equal faces, which are all faces are squares. We have also the prism. This one is a hexagonal base prism because the base and the top are both regular hexagons. So we call them a hexagonal base prism. We have also the pentagonal base prism, which has a base and the top, which are pentagons having five sides. We have also the heptagon base prism. We have also the octagon base prism. This one is a cylinder. It's also a prism with a circular base and top. But don't call it a prism, we call it a cylinder. The sphere, it's like a ball. It's a round shape. It's an all round shape. We call it a sphere, like the moon, for example. The earth is a sphere. The pyramid. So we know the pyramid of Egypt, which has a square base, and all the corners of the base they join at the top at the same point. This one is probably an hexagon or a pentagonal base prism pyramid. Sorry. So we have triangular base pyramid, square base pyramid, hexagonal base pyramid, and so on. So this one also looks like a pyramid, but we call it a cone because it has a circular base. Okay, so when it has a circular base, we call it a cone. So there are many more three-dimensional shapes you can find out yourself. So These shapes can be found in naturally in nature. So some animals, some objects in the nature, they are the same shape we have seen previously. For example, the first picture up left is a section for a kiwi fruit. Okay, as you can see, it's perfectly circular with regular designs in it. Next, there is a honeycomb, the made by bees, which are perfect hexagons uh, joined together to form a pattern. A grapefruit, for example, it makes a very pretty design inside. The moon is a sphere. Okay, the picture just below the kiwi fruit, we can see a section through a lady finger, what we call in Mauritius lalo. It's a perfect pentagon. The seashells, for example, they make very good spiral pattern inside. The starfish, the snail, the bottom right, we can see the scales of a snake. They are little rhombus or squares put together to form a pattern of different colors. So nature, we don't have invented these shapes. They exist already in nature, beautifully in nature, I can say. So we have copied these shapes in our architecture. As we can see all around the world throughout the years, people have been using the same shape to build, to create buildings and other objects. In Mauritius, we have the MCB building at Eben. Okay, plenty of shapes we can find in the architecture. And if you walk around, even the building, the school itself, there are many shapes which have been used to design the school. So let's make an exercise. So as you can see below, there's a picture of a castle in France, a medieval castle, very old. So as you can see, there are many shapes which have been put together to form an interesting design of a building. So let's play with the picture and try to find out the different shapes we can see in the picture. So observe and make a list of the shape you can observe, you can recognize in the picture. Here we are in waiting to see you for the next class.